All right, I think it's time for our incredible speaker. Come on up.
Well, tonight, I want to tell you a story of a little boy named Jimmy and his friend John. Jimmy's life started off just like all of us. He was born. However, from that precise moment, he was already met with challenges. Jimmy was born with drugs in his system, and DHS immediately took custody of him. By the age of 2, his father died, and his mother abandoned him shortly after. Naturally, his grandparents raised him, but his family was entrenched in drug addiction, discrimination, mental illness, and a generational line of constant criminality, all of which Jimmy witnessed on a day-to-day basis. At the age of 8, Jimmy received a friend named John Foster. Instantly, Jimmy and John became close. He could fully trust John with his hopes and his dreams, which was very rare for Jimmy to trust anyone outside of his family. John did not judge him or criticize him due to his family's low-income lifestyle. John was simply there for Jimmy. And John came into Jimmy's life at a crucial time. Jimmy lost his grandfather at the age of 9 on Father's Day, a week after celebrating the end of his 5th grade year. Jimmy was devastated. But he had John there. He knew that he may have just lost the only father figure he'll ever have in his life. John was there. Jimmy continued to be an adequate student, getting good grades, getting involved into sports, but home life continued to be a struggle. John was the only person that showed him a different way of life. Going to Blazer games, snowboarding on Mount Hood, or just reading at a local bookstore for a couple of hours was the only relief Jimmy got from his reality. Once in high school, Jimmy was already thinking about the future. He aspired to be an attorney one day. But when it came to his family supporting this, they simply said, "Forget it. That's not happening. Our kind don't go to college." His friend John said otherwise. John told him that he could do anything if he was willing to work hard for it. So Jimmy was taking mock trial classes in school, volunteering at various places through Friends of the Children to start building a resume. His friend John was right there cheering him on, giving him the support and confidence he needed. But another tragedy strikes. Jimmy's grandmother died when he was 15, the only parental figure he had left. So we started down a troubling path. Trying not to get swept up in the foster care system or the criminal justice system, which unfortunately often happens, Jimmy dropped out of high school, got a job, and was just trying to survive life on the street. But John would not let Jimmy go that easily without a fight. John was able, through Friends of the Children, to get Jimmy an internship at a very prestigious law firm in Portland. Jimmy could finally see the light. Jimmy worked that summer internship job so well that right before Jimmy graduated Friends of the Children, that law firm hired him on full-time. Through this great opportunity, through Friends of the Children and John, Jimmy got emancipated, got his GED, got his first apartment, and was entering college, the first ever in his family to do by the age of 19. Jimmy is now 33 and has a family. These are his kids. Jimmy is a college graduate and has a career as the Behavioral Health Program Coordinator of Marion, Polk, Benton, and Yamhill County Circuit Courts for the Oregon Judicial Department. Without Friends of the Children, I, Jimmy, would not be the man who stands before you today. Please continue to support this awesome program that is changing lives and giving hope to at-risk youth. They are saving children's lives and turning them into a different statistic, a better statistic. And we all know our communities thrive when our children do.